It is 6:44 on this Sunday morning. I think so many of us take for granted the ease of access we have to the internet. We're all on it all day long, right? Well, Dr. Eric Freedman is the Dean of the Knight School of Communication at Queen's University of Charlotte. Good to see you this morning. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
People watch this show regularly. They see us on the set. We have two iPads working. We have a smartphone working at all times. We're constantly on Twitter and Facebook, and that has become the norm for us, but many people don't have that same opportunity.
Right. There are about 100 million Americans who don't have internet access from home. And when we look at the number of school teachers who are requiring children have access, about 80% of school teachers require children have some access to complete work. It's making a second-class citizens out of many of these families and their children.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole part of our world that they're missing out on because they just don't have that access.
Correct.
What is the effort underway to help some of those folks get better access?
Well, we've been partnering with Connect to Compete. Connect to Compete is a national nonprofit collaboration of internet and technology companies that's providing low-cost computers and deeply discounted high-speed internet access to a number of pre-qualified zip codes in Charlotte, 28202, 4, 5, 6, and 8. So those families can simply go to connecttocompete.org and sign up for that service, either the computer or the internet access. And of course, if they don't have access at home, they can certainly go to their local library to get more information and to get signed on.
Just say those zip codes again so that people at home are hearing them and they can say, oh yeah, that's me.
Right. The pre-qualified zip codes are 28202, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Of course, the service is available to anyone. If they go to connecttocompete.org, plug in their details, they can see what rate is available to them, what computer is available to them to help them gain access.
And we'll make sure, if you have to go to the library to check that out or have somebody check that out for you, we'll put a link for you on the consumer page at WBTV.com to make it easy. I thought this was interesting. In a study conducted by the Knight School of Communication at Queen's, an average of 16% of Charlotte-Mecklenburg residents are not using the internet, and that number increases to 22% among blacks and Hispanics
Correct.
As well.
And in these zip codes that Connect to Compete is focusing on, that rate goes up to about 43 to 48%. So we have almost 50% of these families who are not connected. One of our charges of the Knight School is, of course, once you get connected, what do you do? So our service, digitalcharlotte.org, is a connected learning laboratory that pulls together all of the local partner agencies who are providing services along the digital media literacy continuum to help people orient themselves once they get their homes connected.
Well, make sure you go to our website, the consumer page at WBTV.com. I'm going to update it with a few more links right after the program so that you can go and get the information that you need. Dr. Freedman, thanks for coming in. We're so appreciative of the work that's being done and you letting us know about it.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Good to see you. Hey, Ashley, let's take a look at the forecast.
All right, looking pretty good this morning, Kristen, but